restraints were real. Almost 10 pounds of chains, padlocks, handcuffs, and leg irons. These are the same restraints used by the New York City Police Department. The tank was about 6 feet tall and only 24 by 30 inches. I barely fit. It held about 220 gallons. The water alone weighed more than 1,700 pounds. It was made of 3/4-inch plexiglass on all 4 sides. Unlike Houdini cell, there was no obstruction. I had nowhere to hide. This was my first time back in the water torture cell since I blacked out during training. I had to keep moving so my body wouldn't cramp up. How would my body react to such prolonged exposure? But more importantly, how strong was my mind? Then the nightmare began. My head started pounding like crazy. It seems like all these demonstrations that I do, I always end up with some type of scar. You know, here I have the scar under my nose to this day. So my jaw wouldn't lock up. As soon as I thought things couldn't get any worse, they did. The filter broke. I found myself swimming in my own body oils and dead skin.
Water clouds. What can we do about that? Anything?
What was it? It was the regulator pushing up against the mask? What?
It was actually the mask itself went under my nose, and I couldn't, move the mask around. Although I trained to clear water if it got inside my mask, I wasn't going to play with it to create any, situations that might give me more problems. So I just kind of dealt with with being uncomfortable. I've been submerged for more than 18 hours. The experience is beyond anything I could have ever imagined.
Too hot.
Well, what happened is the water temperature spiked on us. It got up to about 100 degrees and we started overheating in there. We started dumping ice in. We started recirculating the water. We were draining out hot water, running cold water in there. Started getting nauseous, really nervous, yeah.
The water temperature rose to more than 100 degrees. Part of the problem was that we didn't anticipate the number of camera crews that would show up from all over the world. Their lights were heating up the water. We never dreamed of this. I was on the verge of passing out. My team knew it, and I was concerned that they were about to pull me out against my will. I vowed to the media all over the world that I would not come out of this tank outside of 2 ways. One, my own ability, 2, in a body bag. During the darkest moments, I held on to the memory of my father. He battled cancer for more than 3 years before passing away in 1998. He was my greatest inspiration. This was nothing compared to what he endured. I also drew strength from the thousands of people who came to visit me in the tank. It was like we had an unspoken bond. They were amazing. During the last 3 hours, time seemed to stand still. I couldn't hear anything. I was completely shut out. And then I nearly lost the ability to see. My eyes were producing a strange fluid that distorted my vision and began to seal them. People were bringing in newspapers and saying, "You're on the front page," and I couldn't even read the headlines. I had no idea that this had become a global event.
Une situation dangereuse s'est développée pour Criss Angel.
Just joining us, we're talking about the activities on Times Square.
Entonces va a intentar escapar de una celda de tortura.
Media from all over the world has gathered.
Thousands of people have watched.
He's already broken a world record.
Criss Angel's Submerged.
Here we go.
They had a huge spike, yeah. On the second day, their ratings were starting to pick up a lot of momentum because it was spreading globally, and so they were very happy with the outcome. I had broken a world record for underwater endurance, but now I had to hold my breath for as long as it took to get out of this liquid hell. No one knew if I had the strength or state of mind to make my escape as Houdini had so many years ago. This was the moment of truth. Once I removed the air supply, I had to hold my breath and try to escape from the chains and locks before my lungs gave out. Yeah, and I had a lot of the loyals who are devoted fans come and camp out and.
Yeah.
It was an incredible moment being perched up on top of that tank. It was exhilarating. I remember that moment forever.
I told you I'd do it, and I did it. I dare anybody to challenge me to World of Magic today.
I really wanted to go out right here and just kind of thank people because, like I said, there were so many people and, you know, that really gave me the strength to get through this. And so I did that. And then I just felt so incredibly weak. And I think when I walked in is where I kind of blacked out.
You take him to the hospital.
Please.